Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel Cooks by Carrie. If you're new here, I'm Carrie, and for today's Foodie Friday video, I'm sharing how to make these delicious chicken wings. They are so good and perfect for the upcoming Super Bowl. So without further ado, let's get into the video. For today's recipe, you are going to need a pack of wings, which contains 14 wings, some flour, paprika, garlic powder, dried cilantro, salt and pepper to taste, your desired hot sauce. I use buffalo sauce. Some ranch. Now, this isn't necessary, but it's a really good dipping sauce, and also for some vegetable sides, which are going to be carrots and celery. Now, note for this recipe, this is my dad's recipe, and he doesn't ever really measure anything. So everything is kind of just eyeballed, even these measurements. So it's really important that you just watch the video to see like how much is put in, and then if you make this at home, just kind of eyeball it too, kind of just see what feels right. I know that's not the best advice, and even though he doesn't measure, I try to get down like the most similar measurements, so it should still turn out good in the end, even though it's not exact. The first step is to take all of your ingredients and add them into a bowl with the flour. So the flour is pre-measured, but then my dad's adding in all of the rest of the ingredients. Also, I don't think I mentioned this yet, but this is my dad cooking. It's not me. Today I was the filmer. These wings were so delicious, and to be honest, I don't really like wings. I just have never liked them, but these I tried and they were actually so delicious. I highly recommend trying them. Even if you don't think you're going to like them, it might surprise you and you might really like them. Also, for this recipe, you are going to need an air fryer. If you don't have an air fryer, you could try this recipe using the convection bake on a regular oven, because I'm not sure how the results would be, but they might be similar since essentially an air fryer is like a convection oven. And basically, what convection means, it just means that the air is like circulating all around. So, yeah, just to get back on track, add all your ingredients into the bowl and stir it up. Now it's time to coat the wings in this mixture. So, you just take a wing using tongs, make sure it's thoroughly coated with all of the flour, and then add it into your air fryer basket. Now, something my dad mentioned is that sometimes people like to wash off the wings to get off like the goopy stuff, but he doesn't recommend doing that because it could just spread more salmonella in your kitchen and it's kind of just unnecessary. So just go ahead and coat them and then put them in. And interestingly enough, you don't need any kind of milk or anything like that, or like egg mixture. Like I know for chicken nuggets, which I have a video on that, I'll link down below. Um, you do need kind of like a wet mixture to go in between the coating, but for this, you don't. So just repeat with all your wings. And at the end, you are going to have quite a bit of extra flour mixture, but you can't reuse this since you've dipped raw chicken in it, so you need to go ahead and throw that away. I know it's a little bit of a waste, but you can't really risk getting salmonella. And now it's time to stick these things into the air fryer. So what you're going to set the air fryer to is 380 for 15 minutes. I know that you're going to see in the video, we set it to 20, but really you are going to want to set it to 15 and then check. Or you could set it to 20, but just make sure to check after 15. Now, before I continue with this video, please subscribe, leave a thumbs up, comment down below what you'd like to see next, and share this video with a friend. Also, hit that notification bell so you get notified when I post a new video. I have a goal of 1,000 subscribers, and I know we're a long way from that, but it'd be great if you could subscribe. Alrighty, let's continue with the video. In the meantime, it's time to chop up those vegetables. So my dad is cutting up some big carrots. So what you want to do is peel them all. And as you can see, part of the carrot is resting on the cutting board, which is an important step that my dad likes to do because it just ensures that it's more steady and you're less likely to cut yourself or mess up the carrot because it's more balanced. After that, you're going to chop off the celery ends and then just chop all the celery and the carrots into uniform pieces. It just makes them look nicer if they all look the same, and yeah. And also, like, you don't have to do this carrot step and the celery, but it is kind of traditional, and it is a nice side in between when you're eating the wings. Also, they taste really good with the ranch dip. So yeah, just repeat with the rest of your carrots and celery. There are about 5 minutes left, and it's time to check on the wings. So I'm just going to pull out the wing basket where my dad is and shake them up, and you can see how lovely they look right now. And you can see that there's a few spots where you can still see the flour, so you want to kind of turn them over, make sure every area is getting coated, but they look really good. So I'm going to leave them in for about 5 more minutes. You kind of want to check, like, you could leave them in for 2 minutes and then kind of check and see, okay, it's time to pull them out, and then maybe another 2 minutes, but just kind of be watching at this stage to see if they're as crispy as you like. And after leaving them in and checking them again after about 2 minutes, it was finally time to pull them out. So this is about after a total of, I want to say maybe 22 minutes, somewhere between 17 and 22 minutes. Kind of eyeball it, because we left it in there for 5 more minutes and then decided 2 more minutes was necessary. Something like that. So anyway, this was the final product. They were so golden. All the flour is gone. Perfect crispiness. You can see they're a little bit orange looking. They just look so delicious. So it's time to add in the sauce. I'm using this hot buffalo sauce that I found at my local grocery store, but you can use any sauce. The buffalo is really, really good though. And now it's time to coat. So in a bowl that you've placed some or all of your wings in, you want to pour in the sauce. And this is kind of just an eyeball process. There's no right or wrong amount. Just kind of pour enough to see if they get all coated. You can also pour a little and then pour some more a little bit later. But I wasn't, really sure if I was going to like these, but they were so good. I highly recommend you try them out. So anyway, just swish to coat. That's my dad's way of saying it, and I feel like that's such a fun way, swishing. So then pouring a little more, and yeah, it's just kind of a process to see if they're going to, if they're fully coated or not. And as you can see in that last clip, there's a little bit of steam, and you want to do this right away because you want to be eating hot wings, not cold wings. So just make sure you do this immediately. And here again, you can see how steamy they are and how delicious they look. And here is the final product. They were so delicious, perfect with the ranch, just the perfect amount of spiciness, not like atomic hot, gonna burn your mouth off, but did have that little kick to them. I highly recommend you try this out. Great Super Bowl snack, great weekend snack or meal in general. And that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, please make sure to follow me on Instagram at Cooks by Carrie. I post lots of fun photos of the food I cook and other updates and stuff like that. Also, make sure to subscribe, like, comment down below what you'd like to see next. Share this video with a friend. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I post new videos. And I will see you next Friday. Bye, guys.